Hello and welcome to Spreading Awareness video series. Every Monday I throw out a topic, and every Friday I take that topic and I turn it into a song. This week's topic is veganism and why a majority of the world's population should eat a vegan diet. Now, I'm not saying you have to. I'm not trying to force my beliefs upon you. I'm taking facts and logic and I'm going to throw it out there, and if you want to listen, and if you come up with any reasons to debunk the 3 reasons that I'm putting out there, please comment it down below. I will seriously consider them. And if you debunk all the reasons, I will not be vegan anymore. But most likely I'm going to stay vegan as far as the logic of what I've learned. And here it is. Number 1, why is it unethical? So let's look at it like this. It's unethical to mass produce animal products, to mass produce animals, because let's say, for example, let's say there's a satanic group and they do animal sacrifices. Now, why do we frown upon that? A majority of us would say that's wrong, because it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary for people to kill animals in that sense. It's cruel. Now, of course, you have to be cruel to survive. It's cruel to kill a plant. But with an animal sacrifice, it's unnecessarily cruel. And we do it for pleasure. Just like the satanic group kills animals in a ritual. They do it for pleasure. It's unnecessary and it's cruel. So that's why it's unethical to mass produce animal products. Because it's unnecessary. We don't need to do it. We can get our nutrition from in a less cruel way. It's unnecessarily cruel. And we do it for pleasure because it tastes good. And it's cruel because obviously the animals do have feelings, and there's so many details that we could go into, but this would make it a way longer video. If you want to look at the details yourself, very gory stuff, go ahead. I'm not going to explain this video, but I'm going to tell you right now, I know for a fact it's unnecessary, it's cruel, and why do we do it? We do it for pleasure. The mass production of animal products. So that's number 1, why it is unethical. Number 2, why is it bad for the environment? Well, that may not sum up what I'm really trying to say. Let's say, let me just say this. It takes up a lot of resources and it takes up a lot of space. So our population is constantly rising. In the next 50 years, if we keep trying to feed our population with animal products, we simply won't have enough water and we won't have enough space unless somehow we find a way to go out into space and make food out there, or go into the ocean. That's a whole nother topic. But as of right now, it's just not as efficient as a plant-based system of mass producing food. And not to mention the methane coming from all the cow farts. Yeah, lots of methane, one of the biggest pollutions in the world, if not the biggest. So, although you could say the answer to that is to have more efficient birth control because the population is rising. But that is a whole nother topic, although it does tie in with this. I'd say, let's do that. Yes, let's have more efficient birth control, but also a more efficient way to mass produce food for people on a global scale. It just makes sense. Let's produce food in the most efficient way. Why would we do that if it's harming us and if we could have more space and more resources, right? Makes sense. So that's number 2, the environment. Number 3, health. So, some would argue it's unhealthy to eat a vegan diet because you have to have a supplement, vitamin B12. You don't have to, but in order for it to be healthy, you have to. Now, let's take that argument aside and let's just look at what nutritionists say, and any leading nutritionist website, if you do your research, any site that you would trust online that has all the information, all the major nutritionists, all the people who know what they're saying, they all say veganism, a vegan diet is the healthiest diet if done right. Now, let's go back to the needing a supplement argument. So, some would argue it's not healthy it's not a healthy diet if you have to have a supplement. Now, this is what I would say. If you're eating a vegan diet, even if you need a supplement, if you're eating a vegan diet and you take a supplement and your body says you're healthy, You feel healthy. The doctor says you're healthy. Your body says you're healthy. Doesn't that mean you're healthy? I mean, why should it matter that you're taking a supplement in order for it to be a healthy diet? If your body says it's healthy, that means it's healthy. Now, I would understand if making those supplements somehow had a long-term effect, or if it somehow cost a lot of resources to make those supplements or was harming people in making those supplements, but it's not. And it's the healthiest diet if done right, if you take the supplement, if you eat vegetables and fruit and beans and you get a balanced nutritional diet in there, which you can get everything you need from a plant-based diet. It is the healthiest diet. So why does it matter that there's a supplement? I could see that it's not natural, but none of us are really living a natural life. None of us run around in the woods and we're not going meal to meal. We're living in houses and we're looking at screens. That's not natural, but you learn a lot from looking through screens, right? Well, same thing with the supplement. You're healthy. You take the supplement, you're healthy. Now, so that's why it's the healthiest diet, because simply it's a fact. It's the healthiest diet if done right. Now, yes, you do have to take a supplement in order to do it right, but it still is the healthiest diet. So there you go. 3 reasons. It's unethical. No, well, not. It's ethical to eat a vegan diet. It's better for the environment and it's healthy. So what do you guys think? Comment it down below. If you can debunk any of these reasons, please do, because I just want the truth. But this is what I've learned. This is what I've seen, and so far I have not read anything that's been able to debunk these. So thank you guys.